And we are back with some more. What am I playing? No, Knights of the Old Republic, that's what I'm doing. I knew that the whole time. Okay, so last time we went through the tutorial. I have to say, not exactly the best tutorial I've ever played. There's always that line that people talk about, how much to tutorialize and handhold. We found that line, people. We went past that line. Constantly repeating information and other things. There was like no active discovery. Hopefully that's just in the tutorial, because I want to discover this world. I don't want it to just be handed to me and told exactly how to do things. It's kind of boring. So hopefully the rest of the game. So we'll see. We're gonna load some. What's the last one I did? I did this one. So we're gonna get my playing on here. Look. So I'm stuck on an asteroid mining facility. Not exactly sure how I got here. Yeah, as I mentioned before, looks like my character is floating a little bit. There's like no... Okay, he's got a shadow here, but then it kind of goes away. So now I'm just kind of floating. Oh, wait, hey, my shadow came back. So no shadow here. We got a shadow here. I know it's a minor complaint, but it's kind of like... And the running animation. Anyway, we'll just deal. This is okay. Do you wish to heal yourself? Leave tape alone. I'm not hurt right now. I don't think I can do anything else. Immersion in kill tanks can heal most wounds. Lost. Here. Morgue. Door. So I have no idea what the situation is. I know I was hurt somehow, and now I'm on this place with no people in it. And I'm wearing almost no clothes. I need to do something about that. Okay. Medical computer. Lab station. Upgrade. I don't care. Medical logs. Okay, I guess I get a little bit of the story through this. Okay, so we'll go 3 days ago.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kolto tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Just kind of cuts out. Is that really it?
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics. Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Alright, so I show up here, stuff starts going wrong. The plot thickens. Also, yeah, it's still continuing. The game just looks a little rough around the edges. Like, she was talking, and her lines seemed fine, but then the computer started talking, and her lips were still moving. I was just like, don't know if you caught on to that. Okay, medical log, patient life signs. Recovered, deceased, everyone's dead. It's all subjects being treated for simple. Last treatment request resulted in death. Okay, so stuff's going wrong. Medical bay functions. Medical bay camera. Okay. More camera. Going to dead people. Unlock door. That's why I need to get over there. Unlock medical storage room. It's almost too easy. Looks like the number could be medical based item. Okay, fine. Log out. Yeah, I'm awesome, I know it. Okay. Okay, so what do I have 2 med packs already. Let's see here. Is that red? Okay, I don't have any chemicals whatsoever. So I need to find some. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I need some stuff. Looks like. Go for it. Chemicals, 25, get items. Hooray. What's over here? Med packs, get items. I use this, let's see here. I want to make a med pack. Hopefully that's a good use of my... retinal combat implant. Sounds interesting. That sounds kind of cool, but okay. So I won't build anything right now. I'll just wait. Let's see here. Is that no? Empty? Is there a keyboard over there? What is this person gonna tell me? No sign. Okay. Plasma torch. Cool. Not so dead after all.
find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kolto tank about you. How do you feel? Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things. I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened? Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt. Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Wait, so was she on my ship or not? I'm a little confused by that.
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
I like running around in my undies.
I'm not offering to help you. I'm not so young as to leap from death's door as quickly as you.
Can I be evil? I'm almost tempted to be evil. I was have a dilemma. I sometimes want to be the bad person, but I have trouble. I like being the good guy. Yeah, I can't make myself do it. I'll just stay. I'll play it safe and be the good guy.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Okay. How far did that? I guess just barely. Not a whole lot. Damaged door. Can I? See, they're still tutorializing it.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Okay, so I need to bash.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Okay, let's go. Let's equip myself. Not a lightsaber, but it'll do. Let's see here. What else we got? Broken droid. Can't do anything there. Okay, so I got 2 doors. What about this one?
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Okay, so I can't go through there. Oh, hello. you already showed me this. Mining laser. Get items. Okay. Equip that. So I can't. The mouse controls are funny on this game. All too easy. What else we got around here? So I can't just salvage either. Drag items. What's this guy? Looks like something I should be able to grab. Okay, I got emergency hatch. Can try it.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Get to an access terminal. Okay. I can't do it here. Kind of looks access panel-y. Check security records. Okay.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again.
I can see
The
your
next
eyeballs.
one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out. And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
How does he know I'm a Jedi?
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I can just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the Exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Huh, so what's the exchange? The mystery's afoot.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped. I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Let's see, your main security office. That's me. And a bunch of bodies. Storage room. Oh, hey, look what I found. What are these guys? So far, they're not very effective, so nothing to worry about. Communication blister. Nothing going on there. Holding cells. Who's that? Yeah, nothing there. Okay, so I'll make sure you got. The menus are kind of weird. They don't follow a strict hierarchy. Okay, I think I've done everything. Corpse. Corpses are always fun. Can I get that? Excellent. Lots of stuff in there. Close. Any other thing to open? Nope.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Huh.
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Her eyes are creepy. Okay, now so we'll just go ahead and save. I'll just go with 3. Okay. Power attack that guy. Flurium. Critical strike, critical strike. Alright, do it. Go.
You hear it. It is faint, but it is there. It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget. Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, it goes. Okay, can I equip that? Cool. I now have. Do we have anything else I need to equip? No. Okay, close. Security records. Okay.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic chart...
Okay, I already saw this. Oh yeah. This is like the exact same room I was just in. Or is this the exact same room I was just in? Oh, it was. Oh, that would be why it was the same. I got mixed up. Okay. See, I thought I came from here. Now we're making progress. Ooh, where are we at now? I'm gonna throw a grenade at it. Let's go with it. That was effective. Ooh, yeah. Now what does that guy want? Didn't I have... I thought I had a, throw that at him. What happened to my gun? I thought I had a gun equipped. Oh, I guess I can either have this or this. I can't have a gun and a... Okay. Slightly injured. super terrible at shooting, guess. Finally got him though. That's good. Can I mix with these? Can't touch those. Okay, there's a corridor over there I gotta look at. Let's start down here. What's over here? Enter code to cancel lockdown. Hey, cool. Okay. Alright, so. Oh, what? Is that kind of active? From the droid's central controller, so that must be what's going wrong. Okay. I'll leave it intact for right now. Never know. Might come in handy. Get lots of med packs. Hopefully something eventually starts giving me a serious challenge. Those guys really aren't doing it for me. Okay. Got another ramp over there.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Well, that's not good. Okay. Alright, forget what the security guy said about this room.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here? Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns. Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal. You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
That's me.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Can I get in on that? I need some money.
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows? Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
I can't remember what the plot of the last game was. I know Revan defeated Malak. So
Well, that was the story. But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's grand crusade finally consumed her. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman. Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody? From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
can I persuade him?
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Yeah, I'll just be nice and let him out. Watch him run.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
I'm such a trusting guy.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean. No, someone tried to lock down this whole level tight. Leave us here, trapped. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. We could try, but if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up. Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Okay. Let's see here.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If So that's gonna mean true.
This they just kind of cut off.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a... Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a Broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Okay. No response. Hanger. Hey, my droid. Okay, I guess I switched characters. Well, okay, I think this is a good place to call it. Some progress. I can definitely see why it didn't score as high as the previous game. Don't know much about the story yet, but it's a little rough around the edges, like they didn't have time to polish it much. Like, dialogue just cuts out. Other stuff like that. Animation is a little jumpy, but I can still be fun though. I'm gonna keep playing it. I want to see where it goes. Alright, I think that'll do it for right now. I'll see you guys later.